Hey there, health enthusiasts. Welcome back to our Wellness Zone. Today, let's shake things up and talk veggies, specifically how some can be a bit tricky for your kidneys. We all love our greens, but did you know that certain veggies packed with potassium and oxalates might not be the best pals with your kidneys? Are you wondering which ones to keep an eye on? Stick around as we count down the top 5 veggies that could use a bit of caution with those precious kidneys. Curious to keep your body in tip-top shape? Hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for the latest scoop, and let's explore tips for managing your health. We're wrapping it up with a sneak peek into the fascinating world of kidney function. Let's jump in and reveal the top 5 veggies on our list. 5. Tomatoes. Let's talk about tomatoes. Those vibrant, versatile fruits that grace countless dishes. While they add flavor to our meals, they come with a twist for those mindful of kidney health. Tomatoes bring a challenge to the table in the form of potassium, a mineral crucial for various bodily functions. For individuals with compromised kidneys, balancing potassium intake is vital. Why? Comprised kidneys struggle to filter and excrete excess potassium, which can lead to a condition called hyperkalemia. In turn, this can trigger serious cardiovascular issues. Now, it's not about tomatoes being high in oxalates, those compounds linked to kidney stones. Instead, it's the potassium level that takes the spotlight, especially when tomatoes are concentrated into sauces and purees. These concentrated forms pack a higher potassium punch than their fresh counterparts. For those dealing with chronic kidney disease or CKD, managing dietary potassium is a key focus. The research underscores the need for caution around high potassium foods like tomatoes. But not to worry, there are tasty alternatives. Swapping out tomato sauce for a roasted red pepper version can not only be delicious, but also offer a lower potassium option. So if you're on the kidney health journey, consider this flavorful twist to keep your meals exciting and your kidneys happy. 4. Spinach. When we talk about kidney health, spinach, known for being nutritious, brings a bit of a challenge. It has a good amount of potassium, which is necessary for cells, but this can be tricky for people with kidney issues, especially during hemodialysis. When your kidneys aren't working as they should, hemodialysis steps in to clean your blood, just like your kidneys did when they were healthy. It's a procedure that filters out waste and extra water, making sure your blood stays in good shape. Now here's the thing. When you cook spinach, it shrinks, causing the potassium levels to go up. So 1 cup of cooked spinach has more potassium than 1 cup of raw spinach. Too much potassium can lead to hyperkalemia, causing problems in the blood and heart. Now let's talk about oxalates. The second thing, oxalates stick to calcium, forming calcium oxalate stones, which are the major part of kidney stones. This happens when oxalates, found in different foods and made by our bodies, join with calcium in our urine. This mix makes it harder for calcium to dissolve, making crystals that turn into stones. Research, like from the Journal of American Society of Nephrology, says that what we eat with oxalates can make our chances of getting kidney stones higher. Everybody's body is different, so some people take in more oxalates than others. A study in Kidney International found that certain people, especially those with a family history of kidney stones, absorb more oxalates from their food. This higher absorption makes their risk of kidney stones go up when they eat things with lots of oxalates, like spinach. So in simple terms, balancing kidney health with the goodness of spinach shows how nutrients and our body's reactions play a tricky game. 3. Rhubarb. Let's unravel the rhubarb mystery. Those tart stalks that add a zing to pies and compotes. While they might tempt your taste buds, there's a twist for those tending to kidney health. Here's the deal. Rhubarb boasts a high oxalic acid content, a key player in most common kidney stones, calcium oxalate stones. The oxalates in rhubarb, when consumed, can bind with calcium, forming calcium oxalate, which ends up in the urine. For folks with healthy kidneys, it's usually smooth sailing. But for those with kidney issues or a history of stone formation, the elevated oxalate levels spell trouble. Research suggests that individuals prone to oxalate stones, especially calcium oxalate stones, should dial down their intake of high oxalate foods like rhubarb. We're not done yet. Rhubarb brings anthraquinones to the table, known for their laxative effect. While this promotes bowel regularity, there's a catch for kidneys. Too much anthraquinones can lead to diarrhea, causing dehydration. And guess what? Dehydration can worsen kidney problems by concentrating urine and potentially aiding stone formation. So if you're on a kidney-conscious journey, it might be wise to savor rhubarb in moderation, ensuring a delicate balance of flavor without compromising your kidney's well-being. 2. Swiss chard. Swiss chard, with its vibrant colors and nutritional richness, holds risks for kidney health. Packed with potassium, a vitamin mineral for cells, it becomes tricky for those with kidney issues like chronic kidney disease, where maintaining potassium balance is a challenge. If not well managed, this could lead to severe conditions, like hyperkalemia, affecting the heart. Research advises careful potassium control in kidney diets to avoid such problems. Swiss chard also carries oxalates, organic compounds that can become kidney stones. These compounds love to bind with calcium, forming calcium oxalate, the main culprit in kidney stone formation. They play a role in elevating oxalate levels in your urine. Now, why should you care about that? Well, because it's linked to the potential formation of calcium oxalate stones, those tiny troublemakers that can crop up in your kidneys. Studies highlight that dietary oxalates can be a risk factor for those prone to kidney stones, suggesting moderation in Swiss chard intake for individuals with a history of oxalate-related stones. The way you prepare Swiss chard matters as well. Boiling might reduce oxalate levels, but if not done right, it could concentrate potassium. This shows how cooking technique plays a role in adjusting your diet for kidney health. In summary, while Swiss chard brings nutritional benefits, its place in a renal diet should be carefully considered. It's about finding the balance between essential nutrients and the potential impact on kidney conditions. For those with kidney stones, avoiding Swiss chard is wise, as oxalates could worsen symptoms in certain individuals. So next time you indulge in some Swiss chard, be mindful of these oxalates. They might be stirring up a bit of a commotion, especially if you've had run-ins with calcium oxalate stones. 1. Potatoes. Potatoes, a kitchen staple, become a concern for folks with kidney-related health issues due to their hefty potassium content, especially huddled in their skins. Those skins, not just fiber-rich but mineral storehouses, hold more potassium than the flesh alone. Now, this potassium talk is crucial for those with kidney problems. Why? Because kidneys usually keep potassium levels in check, but in conditions like chronic kidney disease or CKD, or for dialysis patients, too much potassium spells trouble. Hyperkalemia and extreme potassium overload can mess with heart rhythms and bring hefty cardiovascular risks. Let's break down the numbers. Imagine a medium-sized baked potato packing 610 milligrams of potassium, and its sweet cousin, an average-sized baked sweet potato, holding 542 milligrams. Guess what makes it complex? How you cook those vegetables matters. Boiling might lower potassium, but frying or munching on spuds with skins keeps most of it. So for folks eyeing their kidney health, the kitchen game is real. Now here's a kitchen hack. Soak those spuds in water for 5 to 10 minutes, and you might slash the potassium by about 20%. We call this potassium leaching or double cook method. One study says it can slash potassium by a whopping 70%. That makes potatoes more kidney friendly. But don't be fooled. Even with this trick up your sleeve, the potatoes won't say goodbye to all their potassium. There's still a decent amount lingering around. so it's like they're on a low potassium diet rather than potassium-free one. The National Kidney Foundation tags potatoes, both white and sweet, as potassium-rich, advising limited munching. But there's a culinary silver lining. Cooking techniques can dial down that potassium punch. So the takeaway? Practice some portion control. Don't let those double-cooked potatoes run wild on your plate. Keeping tabs on how much you dish out can be the secret sauce for keeping potassium levels in check. For those navigating kidney concerns, a personalized dietary approach is a must. Consulting healthcare professionals ensures meals align with kidney health, letting you savor the flavors you love. Have you ever wondered how some folks dodge kidney stones while relishing spinach, potatoes, Swiss chard, rhubarb, and tomatoes? Here's a nutrition secret. It's not just about eating fewer oxalate-rich veggies. It's about their dinner companions. Dairy products play a crucial role. Yogurt or milk can go with oxalates, preventing stone buildup. So when you enjoy those veggies, invite dairy to the meal. They make a stellar team, keeping your kidneys free from stony obstacles. Remember, moderation and savvy pairings are key. Arm yourself with knowledge, consult your healthcare provider, and craft the diet that suits your body. Before you go, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We've got a treasure trove of wellness wisdom, and your kidneys will thank you. Stay healthy and stay informed.